Are you serious? Are you serious? Everybody calm down and get a cup of coffee. Shabbat Shalom. I just want to say good morning. But we do have a serious situation that's developing, and we're still waiting to get more info on it. It's still a little early, fluid situation, but it could be that we're going to be okay, except what about Fukushima? But we've just had a 7.2 mega earthquake has just hit Japan, just off the coast of Japan. Of course, I'm concerned. I'm always concerned about mega quakes or big quakes over 7, but this is the largest earthquake to hit Japan since my son and his wife and my grandkids moved to Japan. So this is the largest quake. I haven't talked to them yet. I'm sure they felt it, even though they live in Okinawa, and that's about 1,500 miles away. So they should be fine, but probably felt this one, even that distance. It's just too big to not feel it. Now, the problem is, guys, the real problem is, what did it do to Fukushima? And I'll ask you, I'll read this to you and give you an update on that right now in just a second. First of all, I want to put a quick shout out for www.healthwithpaul.com. And that's what I've been working on, of course, my health. Well, healthwithpaul.com is, look, they got new studies are now showing that by the time people reach their middle ages, the body often produces less than half the collagen it did when we were younger. So collagen is the main building block in our skin, making up to 70 to 80% of it. This is why we start getting that sagging skin and wrinkles. And look, do we have to go there right now? Yes. And can we do something about it? Well, we have an opportunity at www.healthwithpaul.com. BioTrust has created a powerful product called multi-ageless collagen. It's made of 5 different collagens. No human collagen at all. I would never endorse that. But eggs, plant, and fish collagen makes up this incredible formula there. Just 1 scoop in the soup or put it in your smoothie, whatever you want to do a day. And it will really help because it's filled with this vital collagen that your body needs. So check it out at www.healthwithpaul.com. And they knocked the price off 51%. So check it out at healthwithpaul.com. All right, here's what's going on in Japan. And so real quick here, this 7.2 earthquake, very, very strong, just off the coast of Japan, just off from Fukushima. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, and here's what they're saying. Very strong magnitude, 7.2 earthquake hits just 89 kilometers from Sendai, and is only 100 kilometers from the Fukushima power plant. So, guys, this is a problem. We're trying to find out exactly, because that is way too close. 100 kilometers, it was 60 miles. A 7.2 mega earthquake, 60 miles, directly parallel with the Fukushima power plant. So it doesn't get any closer than that. And it's the same area that hit that 9.1 earthquake hit back in March 13th of 2013, or 2011. It was 3. Excuse me, I'm wrong. Today is 13. This earthquake that was 9.1 hit on 3/11/11. So here we are now, 8 years later, almost to the day, but this is February 13th. And we're having another quake. Good news, not 9.1. Bad news, still strong at 7.2. The German Research Center reported this 7.2 magnitude earthquake near Sendai. And the earthquake hit, actually, guys, about 25 minutes ago in Japan. The magnitude, it's right now 7.2. The NOAA says it's 7.1. The U.S. Geological Survey has just downsized it to 7.0. But the European Mediterranean Seismic Center says it's a 7.1. Now, so this was a powerful quake, no doubt about that. And the question's going to be, what kind of damage did it do to Fukushima? Good news, no tsunami of any significance. Very good news there. It was shallow, and I'm looking at the report right now. Now, an aftershock has just hit again, 4.9. So get ready for a lot of shaking and quaking out there now in Japan. And the question is, will there be another big one behind it, or will it start just diminishing into aftershocks? Was this the worst of it? We don't know that yet. But this was fairly, look, the earthquake was 54 kilometers deep, which is about 36 miles deep. So not real shallow, but not deep either. Just danger. Okay, just a dangerous earthquake. What can I say? It's a dangerous. Are you serious? 7.0 is what the U.S. Geological Survey says. European seismologists, European meters are saying it's a 7.1. Australia says it's a 7.1. The German meters say it was a 7.2. NOAA says it's 7.1. So there you are. And when you think about this quake, this is such a powerful earthquake, directly parallel 60 miles from the Fukushima nuclear power plant that went melting down back on 3/11/11, melting down. It caused a tsunami. Many of you have seen the footage in that, and it come roaring into Japan. That massive tsunami that ended up killing 26,000 people. The tsunami, also the earthquake was so strong that it literally just kept shaking Tokyo, the buildings in Tokyo, for 6 minutes. The earthquake rumbled for 6 minutes. The tsunami water came inland 6 miles, and it left us with 6 nuclear reactors damaged, 3 of which are in complete meltdown. And so we have dealt with this for a long time. It's the exact same fault line. It's almost the exact same spot. That's how close. I mean, it's right in that same, it's on that same fault. So here we are about 8 years later, actually 10 years later, because that was 2011 and this is 2021. So here we are 10 years later, and we're dealing with a mega earthquake again, directly slamming and shaking Fukushima. So now Fukushima is very fragile. It's being held together with duct tape and cardboard. And what about all those pools of radiative water, that ever so often they flush into the ocean after they chemicalize it and try everything in the world to dilute it? But it's sitting there sloshing around, and now you got this quake. So what does that mean? And did it break something? Who knows? I mean, we're dealing with a very dangerous situation over there. And so a prayer's going out. Again, pray for my family that's over in Japan. They're going to be fine. We haven't talked to them yet, but they're far enough away. They're going to be fine. They're in Okinawa, and this happened up in mainland Japan, just off the coast of Japan, directly straight across parallel from this Fukushima power plant. So this is very, very volatile situation, but our prayers are going out. We believe that God has got it under control. Thank God there was no tsunami, at least not yet, unless there's one that's late that no one's caught yet, but unless there's some buoy somewhere going crazy headed toward, Hawaii or something that we don't know about. But we don't see that. Check out my app, guys. I put a video up there on the on the FBI, which is a great information, and I can't say no more about it here on this forum. but I put that there yesterday, so check it out. Also, check out all the articles that are on the app, okay? And I put a very, very, very powerful video up on the Patreon that has two different subjects. On the app, it's about the FBI agenda of the agenda that's going on right now that the FBI is doing. Over at Patreon, though, it's a very serious situation in the United Kingdom and the link between the UK and China as it comes to that's shocking on weapons of mass destruction. You need to go watch it. It's over at the app, okay? And we got info on it. Thank you, Tara, for putting up the app there for us. So if you click on there, guys, if you haven't downloaded the app, if you don't have the app, get it tonight. Get it right now. Make sure you have it. It's 19 degrees in Dallas, Texas. That's cold. And the sleet is starting now. The snow, the sleet, it's coming across, as I told you yesterday in that report I did, that YouTube video I did on it. Very, very serious. And also, so you notice what's been going on here lately. I told you that from all this pressure coming from the earth, and if you don't mind, guys, I can check the space weather for you since we're live here. But and give me 1 second, I will do that. But if you remember, we talked about all this pressure coming from the sun, from these CMEs and all this pressure. And like right now, it's unbelievable. It's 499 kilometers per second, and there's massive hole in the sun that's allowing this to come in. And they predicted that the Earth's magnetic field would get slammed with a CMEs today, February 13th, which it has been hit. We no doubt we've been hit, and that's what's caused this 7.2 earthquake there in Japan. But we had a 7.7 earthquake just 2 days ago as the Earth is being slammed by these solar winds. The sun is extremely active. The sun is extremely active. And so it's really strange, some of the stuff that's going on now. And also the asteroids just keep roaring by. What can I say? February 11th, we had two of them just graze us at 0.9 and 0.5 lunar distance. Last night, we had another one graze us at 0.4. And tonight, we're going to have another one graze us at 0.4. So it's getting crazier now. Oh, and by the way, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 earthquakes. Asteroids that will near miss the Earth. One grazing by at 0.4. 3 nights in a row, 4 asteroids skimming past the Earth. This is what Mike Around the World said is going to happen. Said eventually there's no getting out of it. Eventually there's no more getting away from it. And it's coming. And it's trickling in now. We're just at the very beginning of the ripples of this meteor asteroid cloud of debris that's 2 million miles wide and several years deep. And that's the words of Mike Around the World. And we're going to talk more about that as we go on. We're going to be watching it because Jesus said it. Even now, yesterday, the scientists came out with that. The heavens are shaking. I think it was Thursday morning they came out with that report that the heavens are shaking and that the gravitational pull is breaking and everything is flying toward us. So, guys, it's very, 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 very precarious situation, very dangerous time. If you're not saved, if you're not saved, give your life to Jesus Christ, get born again, and get filled with the Spirit of God, because we are truly living in the last days. So pray for Japan, and let's keep an eye on that area. That because who knows about that? And here's another one. Another aftershock has just hit, and it's this time 5.3. So we've got a 7.2 earthquake, 7.1, whatever you want to call it, just off the coast of Japan, 60 miles directly east of Fukushima, and very dangerous, very strong megaquake. It has been followed by a 4.9 aftershock just 29 minutes after the first major quake. And now we've had another aftershock. This one 5.3, and this one hit during this broadcast just about 12 minutes ago. So the earthquakes continue to shake in Japan. We're going to continue to watch it. Give your life to Jesus Christ. I want to thank all of you for jumping in spontaneously live on a Saturday morning. I'm still drinking my second cup of coffee. I'm not really got all the cobwebs out of the. So you have two major aftershocks. There's some smaller ones too, but you've got two, 4.9 and 5.3 have hit since the quake hit, and there's several little ones. So it's going to get very, very. Japan's going to do some heavy shaking and quaking, guys. Very heavy. I got my words all wrong, and I'm having. So yeah, and Sugar's sleeping. So anyway, let me drink some more coffee and let me get myself all together. All right. Yeah, it's still yeah. My boon my yeah. I ain't got it all together. My brain's not completely rebooted. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. I'll see you guys. Love all of you. I'll be back with more. God bless.